brothers and sisters. We're in the last of our Psalms devotions for 2020, the third part in a three-part series in Psalm 138, the last two verses, and we're looking at what God resolves for His character for our good in 2021. Listen to this. David says, "Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand delivers me. The Lord will fulfill His purpose for me. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. Do not forsake the work of your hands." That phrase, your steadfast love, is the most often repeated phrase describing the character of God in all of Scripture, over and over again, starting in Exodus 34, when God Himself revealed this part of His character. Even as Israel is being unfaithful to Him at the bottom of the mountain, worshiping the golden calf, He was up in the mountain talking to Moses and saying, "I am the one who has steadfast love that endures forever." Because of His steadfast love for us, we know that His purpose for us will be secure in 2021. No matter what trouble we might face, no matter the sin that we're struggling with, no matter the questions, the doubts we might have, His steadfast love endures forever. We're standing on a special spot. This place, a little over 22 years ago, December 18th, 1998, is the spot where I asked Rachel to marry me. I had written a poem in the shape of a Christmas tree about love, and at the end it said, "This gift of love has brought meaning to my life. To complete this gift," and I got down on one knee and I said, "Will you be my wife?" And Rachel said yes, and then she said, yeah, and I was a little nervous. I had actually convinced her dad in 2 hours of conversation the night before that it'd be a good idea if I asked for his daughter's hand in marriage. The beautiful thing about God's steadfast love is He didn't have to convince His Father to show His love to us. In fact, the Father said, "Son, go down and demonstrate our love to them." And He didn't kneel down, He stretched out His hands on a cross. And I just want to remind you, as you head into 2021, we are secure in the love of our Father. This place, actually, the tree that I asked Rachel for her hand for marriage was right here, but it got hit by lightning. That's kind of a weird thing. And it's no longer here. That tree had probably been here longer than even our parents have been alive. But our love has outlasted that tree, but His love for us will last forever. And I love how David ends this psalm with this prayer: "Do not forsake the work of your hands." Back in verse 3, he had said that on the day I called, you answered me, my strength of soul you increased. He knew that God was at work within him, and that's our prayer for 2021, that God, you continue the work to strengthen us, to trust in your steadfast love, to be rest in it, to be an example, an overflow of your love through our life to others. Thank you for allowing us to follow Jesus with you this year, and we're looking forward to what's ahead. From Rachel and I, and from the beautiful mountains of Virginia, we're sending God's love. God bless.